My dear friends, throughout our lives, in endless contemplation and action, it seems that we are often entangled by the same questions. Is this what I first thought of? Was I the first to start? Is this mine? From childhood, where we would eagerly claim this is my toy, to adulthood, where we compete for intellectual property, fame, and ownership of wealth. The human ego never stops constructing a grand illusion. As long as I find the starting point or claim the starting point, I can assert ownership of it. Because the beginner can claim to be the owner can construct the superior. The superior can temporarily mask their own vulnerability and insecurity. Thus, the most prominent and yet most concealed psychological chain in modern society is formed. When writing, it asks, was this my original idea? When creating, it asks, will someone steal my thoughts? When succeeding, it asks, does everyone know this is mine? This precision and defense are not because we are greedy, but because we are fragile. The more afraid of losing, the tighter we hold on. The more invisible we feel, the more we yearn for recognition. The smaller we perceive ourselves, the more we want to establish the myth of this is mine. At the societal level, this mechanism is magnified to the extreme. Publishing papers emphasize originality. Businesses compete for first market share. Individuals emphasize intellectual property. Even in emotions, there is an emphasis on you can only belong to me. However, the real source of pain is not having, but rather, we never stop desiring to have. The starting point has become the measure of all self-worth. Thus, humanity falls into the illusion that as long as I can prove I am the starting point, I am successful, superior to others, not mediocre, and can overcome pain and impermanence. But the universe does not operate in this way, because you and I are not the beginning of anything at all. You and I never were. The truth is liberating. No one is the source of thoughts. No one is the source of wealth. No one is the source of inspiration. No one is the source of the meaning of life. You are not the source, but you are flowing through existence. You are not the starting point, but you are a streamer of manifestation. You are not the creator, but you are the way the universe manifests itself. Every time you write a sentence, hum a melody, offer comfort, make a decision, it is not because you created it, but because the field of relationships, the flow of life, the tremor of divinity happened to choose to manifest through you at that moment. You are not a separate entity from divinity, but an elegant, temporary, transparent channel. This is the hardest truth for the ego to bear, but the gentlest gift of spirituality. Humans like to say, this is my invention, this is my creation, this is my wealth, this is my fame, this is my inspiration. But the reality is, nothing truly belongs to you. Everything is just passing through you. Let us look at the truth about knowledge. When you write a sentence, every word, every grammar, every metaphor you use comes from the language that you did not invent, the accumulation of countless thinkers over generations, the conceptual framework provided by society and culture, the feedback from your long-term interactions with others and the world. Thoughts are not created by you. They mature, settle, and release within the relational field you are in. When inspiration lands in your heart, that is not your merit, but rather a gentle message from the universe saying, "Thank you for being willing to be a vessel for me to pass through." Next, let us look at the truth about wealth. Behind every penny you earn is the labor provided by others, the right time and place, societal systems, infrastructure resources that were never created by you, markets made up of countless individuals, luck, and causality. What you think is my money is actually the result co-created by numerous relational chains. You do not create wealth. You are just a channel through which wealth flows. Let us now consider fame. Fame is never about position. It is about relationships. You are not seen because you are particularly special, but because someone is willing to see you. Without an audience, any celebrity is just a silent shadow. Fame is not created by you, but rather an echo from the collective relational field. So, what about love, inspiration, all those wonderful and amazing things you feel? Love is not about possessing a person. Inspiration is not about owning an idea. There are moments when the world suddenly blossoms through you. It is maturity of relationships, the ripe timing, the opening of a new channel within you. And this channel does not belong to you. It only passes through you. So, you, I, life, the earth, and even the vast universe, we are not the origin of existence. We are its manifestation. We are not the sea, but the shapes of the waves rising. You may ask, if everything is flowing through me, what do I have to be proud of? If I am not the creator of anything at all, what value do I have? Please do not forget, throughout history, true saints, philosophers, poets, and sages never have and never will copyright their insights. They are not eager to sign their names, not rushing to label, not fixated on claiming this is my discovery, because they deeply understand that knowledge is not for ownership, but for connection, not for showing off, but for illuminating others. They understand knowledge only holds true meaning when shared in relationships. It is not a property to be locked away, but a bridge for communication, not an achievement to be registered, but a gift to resonate with. They never dream of fencing wisdom, because they know that wisdom comes from the earth, stars, rivers, humanity, language, minds, and divinity. They are priceless and ever free. And what about us modern individuals? We often barely feel a touch of inspiration somewhere and rush to stamp it, sign it, mark it, apply for a patent, as if only you have ever thought of this, as if inspiration is something you created out of thin air. But have you ever considered? Your words of wisdom may be seeds quietly planted in a book you once read. Your analysis may have been sparkled in an unintentional argument with your friends. Your unique metaphor may have already rippled in the lines of an unknown poet's poem. Your moment of insight is the belated flower nurtured by the rain and the dew of sages for millennia. You are not the starting point, you are the fruit. You are not the source, you are the wind chimes when the flowers bloom. Not because you thought of something first, but because you are finally ready for it to mature within you. We often misunderstand the meaning of life, thinking that only by being the first are we worthy of existence. But the true meaning of life is not about detached imagination, but nurturing resonances time and time again within the depth of relationships. It is about responding to that light among millions, opening a channel, letting it pass through you. Please let go of the obsession with the starting point, attribution, copyrights, ownership. That is just the tower the ego wants to build for itself, while truth, love, and inspiration will never belong to the person inside that tower. They only wish to blossom in the flow. May you become a channel, not because you are insignificant, but because you are vast. May you become a bridge, not for fame, but for connection. May you realize you are a beautiful manifestation, but not an owner. The wisdom of Isha Upanishad crosses thousands of years. All of this world, whether emotion or stillness, is pervaded by divinity. This is one of the most profound lightning bolt in Indian philosophy. It reveals that divinity is not a distant he or she, but the very essence permeating through you at this moment. It is not a ruler high above in the heavens, not a god to be worshipped. Divinity is flow, tremor, resonance, relationship, manifestation, the transparency behind all existence. You do not possess a bit of divinity, but rather, the entirety of your being is covered, penetrated, and manifested by divinity. True reverence is not about bowing down, not about shame and praise, not about sacrifices and glorifications. True reverence is transparency. It is the willingness to let the world flow through you. When you no longer grasp the world as mine, that is when you truly see the world for the first time. If you can loosen the grip of the ego, the world will suddenly become immensely vast. You will realize being a channel is not weakness, but lead you to the deepest freedom. Because a channel is not passive acceptance. A channel is actively opening up, actively willingly participating, actively aware the flow of life. You will still write, create, invent, express, and act. But you will no longer say, this is my idea, this is my invention, this is my success, but rather say, this is the way life speaks through me. When you let go of precision, you do not become powerless, but gain a profound inner freedom. You can finally create purely, not to prove yourself, not to protect anything, not to be superior to others. Instead, it is because you can immerse yourself completely in that creative flow, unrestricted by the ego. When you write a piece of text, it is not about your talent, but the relational field maturing within you to land. When you love someone, it is not about your depth of affection, but divinity finding a critical point between you, therefore blossoming. When you become a channel, you no longer need to be a ruler, because you will discover an astonishing fact. Flow is more powerful than precision. The starting point is an illusion, and the resonance is eternal. The following 3 practices will help you gradually transition from perception to channeling. The first practice is, ask yourself a question every day. What do I want to persist today? Can I let it flow? Notice your attachments. Is it knowledge? Is it fame? Is it affirmation? Is it recognition? Is it control? Is it comparison? Is it superiority? Then ask, what would happen if I don't hold on to it? You will eventually understand 99% of the pain comes from holding on, not from losing. The second practice is, when you have a good idea, write a poem, or suddenly grasp a profound idea, do not label it as mine. Close your eyes, softly say in your heart, "Thank you for being willing to pass through me." This sentence will transform the structure of perception into the structure of channeling in an instant. The third practice is, daily record a moment of I am not the origin but deeply resonate, such as a word spoken by someone that touched you, a sound that made your eyes moist, a cloud that suddenly resembled a thought in your mind, a kind gesture from a stranger that changed your day, a realization that was not thought out by you but fittingly resonated. These moments will make you increasingly feel you are not their creator but a resonator. When the ego loosens, you are not losing everything. You are owning the world for the first time. Not because you hold on to it, but because you become its continuation. You will no longer be bound by the precision obsession of the ego. You will relearn to flow, be transparent, respond, and participate. Everything you think belongs to you is actually the way the world wishes to vibrate through you. Everything you think originates from you is simply a temporary focus of the eternal flow in you. No one's enlightenment is born from emptiness, nor does true emptiness exist. We are who we are because that beam of light once illuminated us, because that piece of land once carried us, because that gentle breeze once nudged us forward. We are all emerged from relationships, awakened, shaped, and activated bit by bit in the gaze of others, in the response of language, in the warm hands extended by the world. Not a miracle of isolation, but an echo of universal love. So, do not underestimate your smile, a word of care, a gentle weight. This kindness you sow is the seed of the web of relationships. It will not disappear, but sprout somewhere, bloom in a heart you cannot see. You are a petal in the wind, and also the wind that causes the flower to bloom. You are fulfilled within relationships, and fulfill others within relationships. And this is the eternal truth. I will see you in the next episode.